Let's talk about Star Wars for a second.
All right, I've seen it.
J.J. Abrams' Star Wars
Yes.
movie is going to come out. When is the actual release date for that film?
I think it's in December.
Sometime in December. Now, this has got to be the year of the nerd. I mean, this is your expertise. People are losing their minds over this movie.
Yes, because it looks like he's going to do a real good job with it.
Yeah.
And, we've been burned a couple times before, and so to see a guy who, is so invested in making the effects look good and making everything look real and
the story good.
And the story good and bringing in, at the end of the trailer with, Harrison Ford, just the Chewie, we're home. It's like, stop it, Harrison Ford, I can't take it, it's...
People must have lost their minds. Nerds around the world, when they saw Harrison Ford say that line with Chewie, they lost their minds.
Yeah, they did, because it's like, it's a piece of your childhood being reflected back at you. And Harrison Ford, he's been on the Nerdist podcast before, and I'm sure he's been on your show before.
Yeah.
He's a trick, he kind of does this character of, I'm cranky.
Yeah.
But I think part of him is just cranky.
Yeah.
Because I moderated a panel with him at Comic-Con in San Diego, and he was just kind of up there being Harrison Ford, and the first guy gets up to ask a question, and he's really nervous, like, "Oh, Mr. Ford, I'm a longtime fan. What would Han Solo say if he met Indiana Jones?" And then Harrison Ford, who clearly was not enthused with the question, just goes, hello? Thank you, Mr. Ford.
Now,
fair answer.
Some people have pointed out that in the trailer, Harrison Ford's character, Han Solo, has clearly aged 25, 30 years, but that he's with Chewbacca, who hasn't aged.
Yeah.
And that seemed like there were people actually talking about that. Like, why hasn't Chewbacca aged? And then other people saying, because Chewbacca's species doesn't age at the same rate. That's the level that we're talking about, yes?
Also, hair plugs. Chewbacca's had hair plugs.
Yeah,
He's had a lot of work done.
Yeah. He just drinks Rogaine every night. Bong, 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 bong.
But there was some picture floating around Reddit that was phenomenal. It was like, what Chewbacca looks like, and it was that still of
I think we have that. This is the...
Yeah.
Here's what... And then what... That's a very good observation.
Kind of amazing.
The face does tend to sag later in life.
It does a little bit. So I guess ultimately Harry and the Hendersons was really old Chewbacca,
right?
Basically.
Hey, thanks for watching. Be sure to click subscribe to see even more great Conan clips. You may now return to your pirated movies and creepy Japanese pornography.